Yes, dear youngsters, welcome. Hope I come back to your age of youth and enjoy the dynamism, activeness, and a joy and celebration, involvement in the world, freaking out. I have no chance for any one of them now. Oldly ho gaye na? Good that you are in that. What a fantastic, spectacular, beautiful period between the age of 16 to 40. These 24 years. So beautiful. You can make the worst misuse of it to destroy yourself and everyone, or the best right use of it to make not only this life of yours, but even the lives further. Such a glorious thing. If only the two things you have: one, you get a very good direction guidance. Second is you are sincere enough to grasp that guidance and make use of. If these two are there, you can be architects for your own glorious life future, so to for the world at large. So congratulations, but for being in this youth, but ये भी एक एक दिन खत्म हो ही जा रहा है. So therefore, no lethargy, no negligence, no carelessness. Just bring that alertness, take up that responsibility. Be wise enough to know, have knowledge, to have wisdom to know the things to be known, and have wisdom to follow the things which are to be followed. That's how, as a youngster, you just be careful with yourself to make a glorious thing for yourself. Okay, good. My congratulations to you for being a regular in Geetha classes, and also I'm sure at least, if not 100%, some 10-20% we are able to grasp. And these Gita, the Shastras are such, along with giving us information, knowledge, they give an ability, the intellect to expand in its ability and thinking. When the intellect starts thinking deeper, subtler, the understandings become greater and subtler, as the scientists do. But their field of using the intellect for thinking is the outer world. For you and I, as spiritual people, the field of using intellect to think about is our own inner world through the study of Shastra. Then more and more abilities, more and more possibilities, more and more higher goals, everything start revealing to us if you start using the intellect. Think, and more, not worry, not brooding, but thinking with the right purpose through the study of Shastra to understand the higher, greater, nobler possibilities. Welcome. Today, to let us try through all our three classes to do the thinking work. One is Bhagavad Gita, second is our common sense thought, third one is our Ganesha Mancharatna Stotram. Today we are going to see the third mantra. So welcome, let us enjoy. Start with chantings. Om 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 Sahana Vavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री gurave namaha. In our chantings today, in that Nakshatra Suktam, today we'll do the 11th and 12th one. In this we can see Hasta Nakshatram. Then we have the uh, Chitra Nakshatra. These two will be chanted. Just Vedic chanting is so good a practice for getting blessings from the Lord. We started with Aditya. Navagraha Stotram. So Navagraha Suktam. We are doing Nakshatra. My mind says that continue this Vedic chanting at least for a few months, covering as many as Suktams, Laghu, Upanishad, Shanti mantras we can do. We may see the meaning also. Okay, let us try. Om Ata Nakshatra Samoha Anugrahena Samasa Sadhaka Bhaktanam Sadhane Dharma Samstapane Digvijayartham Parabrahma Paramatma Anubhutyartham Yuvanam Cha Satsankalpa Siddhi Dwara Vijaya Praptyartham Tesham Ayur Arogya Kshemasthairia Praptyartham Desha Dharma Sanatana Dharma Bhakti Praptyartham Nakshatra Sukta Antargata हस्ता नक्षत्र चित्रा नक्षत्र संबंधी श्लोकानां पारायणं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे. 11 and 12 mantra. Start. Om Ayatu Devas Savitopayatu Hiranyayena Suvrutarathena Vahanhastagam Subagam Vidmanabasam Prayachantam Papurim Punyamacha Hastah Prayachattamrutam Vasiyah Dakshinena Pratigrubbnim Enatu दातारमद्यः सविता विधेय यो नो हस्ताय प्रसुवाति यज्ञम् अगेन आयातु देवः सवितोपयातो हिरण्ययेन सुवृतारथेन वहन् हस्तगं सुभगं विद्वनावसं प्रयच्छन्तं पपुरिं पुण्यमच्च हस्तः प्रयच्छत्वमृतं वसीयः दक्षिणेन प्रतिगृह्णीम एनत् दातारमद्य सविता विधेय यो नो हस्ताय प्रसुवाति यज्ञम् वन्स् मोर् आयातु देवः सवितोपयातो हिरण्ययेन सुवृतारथेन वहन् हस्तगं सुभगं विद्मनापसं प्रयच्छन्तं पपुरिं पुण्यमच्च हस्तः प्रयच्छत्वमृतं वसीयः दक्षिणेन प्रतिगृह्णीम एनत् दातारमद्यः सविता विधेय या यो नो हस्ताय प्रसुवाति यज्ञम् हो गया हस्ता नाउ वी डू द चित्रा त्वष्टा नक्षत्रमभ्येति चित्राम सुभगं सस सस ससंयुवतिगं राचमानाम निवेशयन्नमृतान् मर्त्यागश्च रूपाणि पिगंशन् भुवनानि विश्वा तन्नस्त्वष्टा तदु चित्राविचष्टाम तन्नक्षत्रं भूरिदा अस्तु मह्यं तन्नः प्रजां वीरवतीगं सनोतु गोभिर्नो अश्वै स मनन्तु समनक्तु यज्ञम् अगेन त्वष्टा नक्षत्रमभ्येति चित्राम सुभगं ससं युवतिगं राचमानां निवेशयन्नमृतान्मर्त्यागश्च रूपाणि पिगंशन् भुवनानि विश्वा तन्नस्त्वष्टा तदु चित्राविचष्टां तन्नक्षत्रं भूरिदा अस्तु मह्यं तन्नः प्रजां वीरवतीगं सनोतो गोभिर्नो अश्वै समनक्तु यज्ञम् वन्स् मोर् त्वष्टा नक्षत्रमभ्येति चित्राम सुभगं ससंयुवतिगं राचमानां निवेशयन्नमृतान्मर्त्यागश्च रूपाणि पिगंशन् भुवनानि विश्वा तन्नस्त्वष्टा तदु चित्राविचष्टाम तन्नक्षत्रं भूरिदा अस्तु मह्यं तन्नः प्रजां वीरवतीगं सनोतु गोभिर्नौ अश्वे गोभिर्नो अश्वैः समनक्तु यज्ञम् यज्ञम् ॐ शान्तिः 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 Vasha Nakshatram. Tomorrow we'll see Vishaka Nakshatram. Thank you for the Vedic chanting. Now, first thing of the three is Bhagavad Gita, such a great, grand, glorious text to be studied every day, worthy of. Each chapter has a beautiful theme, and we are understanding it, and it has its own consequence in our spiritual life as well as worldly life as we look at it and use it. For example, now we are doing the 11th Skandham Vishwarupa Samdarshanam. Right? For a spiritual person, he revels in seeing the whole world as nothing but Bhagavan. And by doing the upasana of the whole world as Bhagavan, the serious spiritual seeker, quietening his mind by the grace of that God, having obtained a guru in life, from the guru, understanding the nature of that Bhagavan through Upanishads, etc., he will meditate and discover his oneness with that God, realized. And you and I, in this very world, we are there. So continuously the things happen to us, non-conducive, conducive. With every of those happenings in our mind, so much of distraction, disturbance happen, which consume all our energy and make us energyless. What to do now? Whole thing is in Bhagavan only. With this idea, quickly we come out of importance given to anything or being that's there and any happening that's there. So that always maintain the calmness of mind. In Lord, everything is there. Lord alone is in the form of everything. So if you can do respect and revere, if you are a devotee, if you are a spiritual, if not, just relax. Don't worry too much about the world in a negative manner. Calm and quiet, maintain it. सारा विश्व जगत भगवान का ही रूप है. In that way, for you and me, the chance for loving, respecting the world comes if we can take everything as Bhagavan. So too, the other aspect is the negativities won't enter us. Most important is the mind getting negative waves or thoughts influenced by the outer experiences as well as inner our bad samskaras. And that mind, which is that way disturbed with kama, krodha, lobha, moha, forces us to do the wrong things called sin. And that in turn gives us the dukkha. ये पूरा ये जो चलता है ना mechanism of the mind and outer work, we must very clearly, very soon understand and see where we can improve upon. Bhagavan is showing Vishwarupa to Arjuna on Arjuna's request. Arjuna is seeing it and explaining. And now he has come to that scene of seeing Bhagavan's terrible, ferocious, Ugra Rupa, in which Bhagavan is opened with mouth with so much of fiery things, eyes also burning with the redness. And there, the latest is Arjuna has seen that all the धृतराष्ट्रपुत्राः अवनिपालसङ्गाः अस्मदीयैः अपि योधमुख्यैः all of them are entering into the Lord's mouth. वो भी कैसा वक्त्राणि ते त्वरमाणाः विशन्ति ते वक्त्राणि विशन्ति and how the mouths are dhamstrakaraळानि भयानकानि very terrible केचित् विलग्नाः दशनान्तरेषु some are hanging vilagna lagna means hanging दशनान्तरेषु in between your terrible teeth and samyak drishyante very clearly seen churnitaiः उत्तमाङ्गैः their heads are broken. These are all in a Vedic Shastriya Bhasha it is. You know, Shurinita Uttamanga is when somebody dies, no, the body is taken for cremation according to Hinduism. We are not holding on to any earth even while living. How can we after death occupy that place? Our religion is totally different. दूसरे लोग मरने के बाद भी जब जगह कब्जा करते हैं. हिंदुइज्म ऐसा नहीं है. Body he died, body burnt, the place is released for the other ones to come and stay. So at the time of that Dahana Kriya, the son or wife or anybody will they stay till a sound is heard. That sound is called Kapala Mokshanam. So that's how that the Kapala Mokshanam indicates that the Sharira is being offered to the Panchamahabhuta from where it came. So that time, that is the meaning of here. Churinitai Uttamangai. Uttamanga is the head. Churinit ho gaya. Pictorially, भगवान के शरीर में Arjuna is seeing his mouth in the teeth. Everybody is entering and their heads are being chewed by the Lord, but the legs etc. are hanging in between the teeth like the noodles etc. भगवान ये इस ऐसे लेंगे आगे के श्लोक में आएगा ले ली ऐसे में आएगा ये सब बात. Last next tomorrow shlokas we'll see that. Okay, in today's two shlokas, how they are entering into the mouth of the Lord. That means all of us who are born on in time, slowly through the growth, decay, we get perished. काल के उस चपेट में सब आकर जैसे जन्म लेकर बढ़ते जाते मर भी जाते हैं. That Kala Rupa Bhagavan Arjuna is seeing. And he is seeing people one by one dying. And that is little ferociously shown in the mouth of the Lord with fiery Agni. How they are entering, two examples के साथ बताया कि how they are all entering and ending. Remember, in all that, remember, the Sharira's end. The Jiva inside is again given another chance to be born. That depending on all his karma, karma phala, ityadi, a big subject which you studied in the third chapter, etc. And some of us, those who do sadhana and discover our essential self, in that effort, all our inner reasons for our taking birth again and again, called as the samskaras, the sanchita karma, get burnt. Therefore, we will not have the forced birth to live life under any condition or anything. We will be liberated by identifying with ourselves, or we may take a body given by the Lord for the work of the Lord only, where we are not bound. That's how it will happen. Oh, after death. So only the Sharira dies. So how their Shariras are entering into the mouth of the Lord and they are dying. Two examples are given in two shlokas 28 and 29. In the 26, 27, together we saw yesterday, Amicha Dhritarashtra Putraha Sarve, all children of Dhritarashtra. Then Sahayeva Avanipala Sangaihi, with the groups and groups of the kings who have come to support Kauravas as well as we, the Pandavas. So to Bhishmaha, Bhishmacharyaji, Dronacharyaji, Sutaputra Karna, Tada Saha Asmadiyai Abhiyodamukhyai. Also, the big rajas of our side also, Vaktrani te Vishanti. They are entering to your mouth. Taramanaha. As if there is a hurry and gushing. And what are your Vaktra? Damsra Karalani Bhayanakani. Your terrible, fiery mouths having terrible teeth. Into them they are all entering. Once they are entering, Kechit Vilagnaha Dashanantareshu. When you are seen to be hanging in between the teeth of the Lord. Sandrushante, some are seen Uttamangai Churnitaihi. They are all heads were churnita, or powdered or masticated or chewed. In that way, I am seeing. That's a really frightening form when you see an accident, big road wala, where those people, whoever are they, और कार के या लारी या बस के नीचे आगे टायर पे सारा शरीर चूर्णित होता है. Many dogs you see on the roads die out of accidents. कितना डर लगता है, भय लगता है. Arjuna was feeling that bhayam. And how they are entering into the mouth, these two shlokas 28 and 29. Very good examples. Let us do them today. Om Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sri Geetha Sharanam Mama, Sri Vyasa Sharanam Mama, Sri Sadguru Sharanam Mama, Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama. श्रीकृष्ण परब्रह्मणे नमः. श्रीमद्भगवद्गीता अथ एकादशोऽध्यायः. विश्वरूपसन्दर्शनयोगः. अर्जुन उवाच अथ 29 श्लोकौ. Chant 4 times, enjoy. ॐ यथा नदीनां बहवोऽम्बुवेगाः, यथा नदीनां बहवोऽम्बुवेगाः, यथा नदीनां बहवोऽम्बुवेगाः, यथा नदीनां बहवोऽम्बुवेगाः, समुद्रमेवाभिमुखा द्रवन्ति, समुद्रमेवाभिमुखा द्रवन्ति, समुद्रमेवाभिमुखा द्रवन्ति, समुद्रमेवाभिमुखा द्रवन्ति, तथा तवामि नरलोकवीराः, तथा तवामि नरलोकवीराः, तथा तवामि नरलोकवीराः, तथा तवामि नरलोकवीराः. विशन्ति वक्त्राण्यभिविज्वलन्ति, विशन्ति वक्त्राण्यभिविज्वलन्ति, विशन्ति वक्त्राण्यभिविज्वलन्ति, विशन्ति वक्त्राण्यभिविज्वलन्ति. नेक्स्ट श्लोक. यथा प्रदीप्तं ज्वलनं पतङ्गाः, यथा प्रदीप्तं ज्वलनं पतङ्गाः, यथा प्रदीप्तं ज्वलनं पतङ्गाः, यथा प्रदीप्तं ज्वलनं पतङ्गाः. विशन्ति नाशाय समृद्धवेगाः, विशन्ति नाशाय समृद्धवेगाः, विशन्ति नाशाय समृद्धवेगाः. तथैव नाशाय विशन्ति लोकाः, तथैव नाशाय विशन्ति लोकाः, तथैव नाशाय विशन्ति लोकाः, तथैव नाशाय विशन्ति लोकाः तवापि वक्त्राणि समृद्धवेगाः तवापि वक्त्राणि समृद्धवेगाः तवापि वक्त्राणि समृद्धवेगाः तवापि वक्त्राणि समृद्धवेगाः टुगेदर अर्जुन उवाच यथा नदीनां बहवोऽम्बुवेगाः समुद्रमेवाभिमुखा द्रवन्ति तथा तवामि नरलोकवीराः वीक्षन्ति वक्त्राण्यभिविज्वलन्ति यथा प्रदीप्तं ज्वलनं पतङ्गाः विशन्ति नाशाय समृद्धवेगाः तथैव नाशाय विशन्ति लोकाः तवापि वक्त्राणि समृद्धवेगाः अगेन अर्जुन उवाच यथा नदीनां बहवोऽम्बुवेगाः समुद्रमेवाभिमुखा द्रवन्ति तथा तवामि नरलोकवीराः विशन्ति वक्त्राण्यभिविज्वलन्ति यथा प्रदीप्तं जलनं पतङ्गाः विशन्ति नाशाय समृद्धवेगाः तथैव नाशाय विशन्ति लोकाः तवापि वक्त्राणि समृद्धवेगाः। ओम शांति शांति शांति। Two examples. Arjuna says how they are all entering into the mouth of the god. Yatha, just like example 1, Nadinam Bahavaha Ambu Vegaha. In rivers, lot of the mm, 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 Bahavaha, many Ambu Vegaha, the flows of the waters, swift flows of the water, especially you see in the rainy season. Now see that so much of rains that are happening in China, America, Uttar Pradesh, and which is the other place nowadays. So much of the rains and floods, Japan to some extent, other countries. 2 month back, in India में हर जगह पे नदी नाम means of nadis, नदियों के बहावा many अम्बुवेगाः, the speed and swiftly moving waters. Okay, it can be one nadi only, but huge one. It is pouring gallons of waters in ocean, or many nadis all over the world are running toward the ocean. So nadinam bahavaha ambuvegaha, of many nadis, many the swiftly flowing flows of water. And how do you see them? Samudram eva abhimukaha. Abhimukaha facing Samudram eva, ocean only. Dravanti. They are dravanti means running. Okay. Samudrameva abhimukaha. Abhimukaha means facing the samudra. Samudrameva dravanti means they just enter into the ocean. In that words, the river enters into the ocean, never it comes back as same river. Okay. Second thing, the rivers all over the world, either they have to get dried up en route or they have to move towards some or the other ocean in the world and it has to merge back. There's no way. So from the example what we learn, one is rivers always flow down and the down is the ocean. So they run helplessly towards the ocean. Second is they run so swiftly as if there is no other goal than this for them to merge in the ocean. Third, at the time of merging in the ocean, the speed is so fast that it just goes and merges. And fifth one, after the merger, the water is not back. The river is never coming back or never seen. So in the same way, like the waters of the rivers entering into the ocean in a gushing speed, in the same way, Tata, in the same way, Tava Vaktrani, your mouths, Abhivijwalanti, which are very fiery with all the blazing fires. So the mouth of the Lord, which is with blazing fires, is in place of the ocean. So, like into the ocean, like the clusters of the rivers of the waters are entering. In the same way, Tata, Tava, yours, Abhivijwalanti Vaktrani, into the mouth which are very fiercely burning, into them, Ami Naraloka Vira, Vishanti, all the Viras of the Naraloka. On this human world, whoever have come here to fight the war, both the Pandavas and Kauravas, right from the big VVIPs up to every one of them are they're gushing only. Earlier में भीष्म द्रोण इत्यादि some important names are told, but there are 18 lakhs of people, 18 akshauhinis, more than 18, 24 lakhs of people are 20 have assembled there to kill each other. Now when they start using the arrows, definitely using other weapons, each only killing. So that killing of them, Arjuna is seeing as if all of them are entering into the fiery, fiery, blazing mouth of the Lord. So, like the gallons of water of the river are merging in ocean, so too the number of these Naraloka Veera are merging into your mouth. The four things are common: that the river is downflowing, and one day it has to enter into the ocean. All the living beings, one day they have to enter into death. And the river, when it flows toward the ocean, as it comes nearer, the force of the near is too much. It force of the river to enter into the ocean. Here also, when the time of death comes, the harimariness ऐसी होता है जैसे river merging in a ocean. Here, deliberately by embracing that yuddha, they have speeded up their own death too. Third one is when the river enters into ocean, it never comes back. So too, when they entering into your mouth, they're never coming back on. Flow of the river toward the ocean, inevitable. As it comes nearer and nearer, the force of entering is so faster. Once it enters, never again it is seen as a independent river. And they are going in a fast gushing mode. In the same way, like a nadi, he is seeing in that flow so many beings. Like how many gallons of water come? So out of 18 lakhs. So many, अर्जुन एक बाण छोड़ा तो इतने लोग, भीष्माचार्य एक बाण छोड़ा 100 लोग, तो that 100 people entering into the mouth. You can imagine a plane crash, 200 died, cyclone, 100,000 died. See in that Turkey ने अभी जो है लेटेस्ट मोरक्को में 3,000 टच हो गया, or even more than that. And in the Libya yesterday, so many of rains, Libya country में, how many hundreds of them died, 1500 लोग से ज़्यादा. So that is all of them entering into the mouth of the Lord, which in हिंदी में भी mouth है. अपने माउथ को एम्ब्रेस करते हुए इन भगवान्स माउथ दे आर एंटरिंग. दिस इज वन एग्जांपल ऑफ रिवर्स और रिवर वाटर्स एंटरिंग टू ओशन. ऑल नरलोक वी आर एंटरिंग टू योर माउथ. सेकंड एग्जांपल इज इंटरेस्टिंग. व्हाट इज दैट? यथा प्रदीप्तम ज्वलनम, हाईली ब्लेजिंग फायर. Means prakarshena. Deeptam is lit. Jwalanam is fire. Well lit, well blazing fire. Ki patanga vishanti. The moths they enter. During the rainy season, so many are the moths. Even otherwise also, wherever there's a fire, thinking that there's a rupa or a flower for honey, these moths go near and get burnt. So yatha, just like pradiptam jwalanam, highly blazing fire ko patangaha vishanti. है ना? That small moths and other all insects which like that rupa tattva tanmatra, they enter. How do they enter? Nashaya. They don't know that they are going to be burnt, but they go only in anticipation of something. And they also, like the earlier example of Nadi, Samruddha Vega, with extreme Samruddha, Samyak and Ruddha Vega, very well, quick and the speed, these moths enter into the fire. आ जाते हैं घूम घूम कर टबैक गिर. That Samruddha Vega example can be when you are in the dark night in your car going in a villages. Again rainy season, through the fields, etc. Let us say, then you will see to your own headlight of the car how many of the moths come and hit है ना. एक्चुअली सुबह देखोगे ना बॉनेट पे, इस पे इतने दिखेंगे आप. So Samruddha Vega, with such a big wide speed, they come and dash to that light and they vanish. In the example of the fire blazing, they just enter and get an ashaya burnt. यथा प्रदीप्तं ज्वलनं पतंगाः विशन्ति नाशाय समृद्धवेगाः. Exactly तथा एव. In the same way, nashaya, for their own destruction, disappearance only, vishanti lokaha, all the beings are entering tava api vaktrani, into your mouth, samruddha vegaha, with so much of the speed. सो इन जनरल इन द युद्ध नॉट ओनली द युद्ध करने वाले दोनों पक्ष के लोग हैं, बट इन एवरी ऑफ द लोक whoever are the people, they are not doing yuddha, they are on their own life of all the ordinary things done, but they also have to embrace the death one day, and towards the death without their awareness they are going with such a speed, like the moths entering into fire, like the rivers entering the ocean by this kala prabhava. So every second is like we are heading toward the mrityu only. We are not counting, we are not calculating, but wo to ho hi raha hai. So that is the meaning. Samruddha vegaha means what? Time won't stop even a second. खत्म, धीरे धीरे वो हमको ले ही जा रहा है मृत्यु के तरफ. तथैव नाशाय विशन्ति लोकाः तवापि वक्त्राणि समृद्धवेगाः. So there are the two examples of moths entering to fire, gallons of waters of the river entering to the ocean. In that way, particularly all those who have come here for the yuddha, they are also entering into your mouth. So to everyone in the world is entering into the mouth like mouth of the Lord, because nobody is permanent. So the lesson for is what? Knowing it before the death comes. Do the best of the things, mainly the spiritual sadhana, at least to evolve even little bit in spirituality. So that is a lesson to be learned from these slokas, where Arjuna is seeing into Lord's mouth, fiery mouth, all beings, not only they are doing the, all other beings also entering. Two examples of all the Ambuvegaha Nadinam into the Samudram, and also Yatha Jalam Patangaha Pradiptam Jalanam. The moths enter into the very burning fire. In the same way, all beings are entering to your mouth, Lord. You are consuming them only. So we'll stop here. Yatha nadinam bahombu vegaha samudramevabhimukha dravanti tatha tavami naraloka viraha vishanti vaktranyabhivijwalanti yatha pradiptam jwalanam patangaha vishanti nashaya samruddha vegaha तथैव नाशाय विशन्ति लोकाः तवापि वक्त्राणि समृद्ध वेगाः. So this is a Geetha. Today we'll stop here. Let's take up our today's common sense thought. Common sense thought for the day is mind's mischief of. Okay, not believing in karma siddhanta, which can never be avoided by anyone, come what may. And what is karma siddhanta? You reap what you sow. You get that crop of which you have sown the seeds. In the same way, whatever we do, good or bad, accordingly only the results come. That's called as karma siddhanta. So doing bad and not wanting to have the bad results, not at all doing good and wanting the result of the good, called as sukha. In the earlier case, dukkha. Bad कर रहे हैं, bad का फल दुख होता है, नहीं चाहिए. गुड नहीं कर रहे हैं, पुण्य, गुड का फल होता है सुख, एंड दैट वी वांट. This can never be achieved. Without avoiding the bad, you cannot avoid the result of bad called suffering. Without doing the good, the result of the good called as happiness, you can never get. Whoever you may be, wherever you are. Karma Siddhanta. Okay. Sometime immediately only the karma gives phala, sometime a day after, sometime a month after, sometime few years after, sometime a decade after. In many cases, the prabalata of the karmas to express of the past in the present are so much that the present all karmas are reserved for the next life. But any life हो, एक हो दस, जो किया उसका भुगतना तो पड़ेगा. Any number of examples in the world you see. Kavilo Hitler, how terrible he was, and then how pathetically he died. And Alexander, how he wanted to conquer the world and en route, how many thousands killed. He died en route only. कर्म का फल, बुरे कर्म का फल, अच्छे कर्म के अच्छे फल. And how many of the politicians who have in 20-30 years back, because of the arrogance of power, did so many mistakes, thinking that nobody can catch them. Later on, they are caught, humiliated, insulted, put to behind the bars. हर दिन आपको ये न्यूज़ तो कोई ना कोई अपने इंडिया के राज्य का हो या दूसरे देश का तो मिलता ही है. In foreign countries, president and prime ministers impeached because of their corrupt ways of living. See that Sri Lanka में they have kicked only, they have gone some other country. Pakistan में they have gone. पाप का घड़ा भरने का खुल ही जाता है. Nobody can escape. Point is what? अद्यवाब्द शतान्ते. Today or maybe 100 years after. But whatever good done उसका result, whatever the bad done उसका result आएगा ही. This is कर्म सिद्धांत. You can use your political power, your money power, your influence power for some time. Maybe whole life, in this life you may save. But you are वहां जाएंगे तो वहां का हिसाब तो खुलेगा. तो वहां तो आपका पनिशमेंट जरूर मिलेगा. वहां का punishment one is going into naraka adi lokas. Then the next one is what? Again we are given a human life, but then with all the lameness, lula langda, the physical handicap, or no parents or anath ke roop mein. Yeah, nobody in the world to take care with all diseases. In this way, will be reborn. No, if you have not done the right things. Nobody can escape. So to good things. कुछ लोगों को इमीडिएटली मिला है गुड का फल, कुछ लोगों को सबर से करना पड़ा, सबर करना पड़ा. 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, then somebody recognize their great work. It is result. Now we are doing our Geetha classes. It's a punya karma, good karma. Immediately uska result kya hai? I am happy that some slokas I am discussing. You are also happy listening. But it will have its own future beautiful effect. Bhagavan is watching. He is seeing our seriousness, sincerity. He will bless us such great beautiful things. So therefore, don't have a narrow mind where you miss this karma siddhanta, you reap what you sow, and do every nonsense in the present and expect no misery in the future, and not doing any good thing and expecting good things in future. है ना? आपको चाहिए आम का फल. And you have put a lotus plant, lotus नहीं, cactus plant. अब cactus का plant लगा के आम का फल मांगो तो कैसा आएगा? और कैक्टस का प्लांट लगा का कैक्टस नहीं होना है वो भी नहीं होगा. इट विल कम, इट विल हैव ऑल इट्स थॉर्न्स, चुभेगा आपको. Nowadays what's happening to everyone youth is जब होगा तब देखेंगे करके they are committing all the sins in the present and such a worst life they are going to have in the future as a result of this. You and I have to become intelligent. We should know the present is in our hands. We know the future can be molded in the present by doing in the present only those things which give us good result. They are called as dharma, they are called as punya, they are called as dhanadi, they are called as adhyatmika vishayas. All of them are noble good things which are going to give good result in the future. Every day you see it, na? Overeating kiya. Immediate result of it after 4 or 5 hours we see the indigestions, the acidities, etc. Positive result also. Continuously 1 week you did exercise. Continuously means every day half an hour. उसका फल में you can see the body, the flexibility, the energy levels. All of them are so wonderful. कर्म का फल दिख रहा है ना. और जो कहते हैं ना those who hate religion or spirituality, everything of it they hate. Such a मूर्ख होते हैं वो लोग, or dislike or disagree. Yesterday I was listening to some fellow not wanting to agree the कर्म सिद्धांत. Common sense रे बाबा, तुम देख ही रहे हो कि somebody did a corrupt act, one day it was recognized, he is put in the jail, कर्म का फल मिला. Other person on 26 January given such a gallantry award result because it is such a great work for the country. So उसका फल उनको मिल रहा है. अब दिख रहा है तुमको कर्म कर्म फल. I gave the example of stomach ache and exercise also. फिर भी लोग कहते हैं नो कर्म सिद्ध. बेवकूफ है ना. दे आर सच एलर्जिक टू स्पिरिचुअलिटी और वेदांत रिलीजन एटसेट्रा बिकॉज भोगी होते हैं वो लोग. ये सब का मानने से ना वी मे नॉट बी एबल टू एंजॉय द वर्ल्ड करके दे आर अनफॉर्चुनेट फेलोज. दे से वी आर नास्तिक एंड दे नास्टी पीपल ओनली. दे आर नास्टिक. आस्तिक लोगों को पता है लाइक आई एम डूइंग ऑल दिस नाउ फॉर माय फ्यूचर टू बी बेटर. I do my upasana, my japa, my swadhyaya, my prayer for everyone, my serving the Lord, serving the people as much as I can do. This investment of the present will be a glorious future. So to you all. If you are lazing out now, your future will be worst. If you are distracted in million things and not putting proper seeding in your life, then you'll have the negative things only. On the other hand, throughout the day, you are engaged in positive, good things of your study, your career works, your spirituality, and all of this present done will give the future. So therefore, mind's mischief of forgetting the future consequences in the present, doing every nonsense and putting us in the soup in the future. Intellect should come and understand the whole world and the Shastras and find a relation between the karma and karma phala. It's called karma siddhanta. बुरा कर्म किया तो बुरा ही फल होगा, अच्छा कर्म किया तो अच्छा फल होगा, साधना किया तो मोक्ष होगा. So ever drop the mura, start doing good for some time, then after even that, above that also you rise. Only do those spiritual things by which moksha comes. And heart in heart, everybody believes karma siddhanta. That's why they are doing some karma now for happiness in the future. I make a good food. That karma I am doing. Then when I do that, the karma phala will be such a good food I'll have to eat. कर्म फल का सब लोग मानते हैं वैसे तो, even नास्तिकास. We are talking to a little higher spiritual level. So one thought, one word, one deed of ours never goes waste without yielding its result, whether it's good or bad. Good है तो good, बुरा बड़ा. भला कीजिए भला होगा, बुरा कीजिए बुरा होगा. सज्जन रे झूठ मत बोलो, परमात्मा के पास जाना है. न हाथी न घोड़ा है, हाँ पैदल ही जाना है, कोई सिर भगाना होता है. So today's mind's mischief thought, common sense thought is keep future in mind and decide what to do in the present. Don't do the bad to suffer tomorrow. Do the good only to enjoy tomorrow. That's the thought. Continued. Concluded. Thank you. Now let us do the third topic of the day. That is shloka of the Ma. कौन सा हम पर है आजकल? गणेश पंचरत्न स्तोत्रम written by भगवान श्री आदि शंकर himself. Second one we have seen yesterday. Natetarati Vikaram, Navavitargabhaswaram, Namasudari Nirjanam, Natadikavadudharam, Sureshwaram, Nijishwaram, Gareshwaram, Ganeshwaram, Maheshwaram, Tamase, Paratwaram, Nirantaram. Today the third mantra is Samastaloka Shamkaram. The one who is giver of the Sham peace to all the worlds. Such power he has got. In spiritual parlance, Loka means being. One's own being. So Samasta Loka means Bhakta. So whoever are the Bhaktas of Ganapati, to them, Bhagwan Sham, the Shanti he gives. There were so many problems in and outside, health problem, financial problem, relational problem. They create such an ashanti that you can't even food to eat also. You can't even watch TV cricket match. You can't enjoy the life. It's so miserable. So that all are removed and the life is made into Sham if somebody does this Ganapati Puja. Samasta Loka Sham Karam. करो पूजा उपासना प्रार्थना करो. So वो शम कर देंगे all problems. Second, निरस्त दैत्य कुंजरम. Lord is the one who finished that kunjara daitya, the elephant wala rakshasa called Gajasura. Nirasta daitya kunjaram. At that time only he takes one of the tusk and kills with that Gajasura. इसलिए गणपति का एक ही दांत होता है, एक आधा रहता है. समस्त लोक Shamkaram, giver of peace and happiness to all lokas in general, particularly to his own devotees. First meaning, first line. Nirasta daitya kunjaram. The very Rakshasa of the Gajasura Bhagwan killed. Generally, this elephant is the symbol of lust. Okay. And it is so huge and big. And it goes on consuming us life after life. So by prayer to Ganapati, the Daitya Rupi desire, lust, desire, passion, he will eliminate. Then all time energy is saved. You can enjoy great goals achieved. Spiritual and worldly and social for the sake of the nation. Nirasta Daitya Kunjanam. Then Daretaro Daram Varam. Varam Udaram Daretara Udaram Varam. Varam means Shrestha. Udara means stomach. Dara means very small. Idara is opposite. Opposite to small means a big belly, bulky stomached Ganapati. Yes, Ganapati's stomach is very, very bulky. That is the meaning of Daretaro Daram Varam. That is why he is able to digest everything. I'll talk to you on the day of Vinayaka Chavati on 19th or 18th. Let us see all the what we learn from Ganapati's Rupa itself for our own life. Yeah, I think I have done it last year also on Ganapati. So Daretara Udaram Varam. Then Vara Iva Vaktram. The Lord has got the head like that of an elephant. है ना, द एलिफेंट का सूंड की तरह उनका बुद्धि सूक्ष्म होता है. You all know when the Lord Ganapati was there as a gatekeeper for when mother is inside doing something. Lord Shiva comes, then there is a battle between Shiva and Ganapati. Bhagavan Shiva with his Trishula cuts the head of the Ganapati. Then any of the head of anybody northern side put, you bring it. When the Sainya, all of the Gadas, they go, they look an elephant which is staying. That also uska bhi जाने का time आया पुण्य है. That head is brought and head transplantation is done to Ganapati. Therefore, he has got the face like Iva Vaktram. Iva is elephant again. Dare taro daram varam vara Iva Vaktram. And Aksharam. Lord Ganapati is imperishable. It is always eternally there. And his blessings also. So such Ganapati has got so many blessings on us. What are they? First, Krupa Karam. He showers all his Krupa compassion on us. Second, Kshama Karam. He will forgive us if at all by mistake we have done some mistake and we ask him to forgive. Mudakaram is the one who removes all inner and outer pains and gives us Moda Anandam. Yashaskaram, he makes us succeed in the world as a contributor and helps us in getting lot of names and fame. Then Manaskaram, the one who gives to our mana and buddhi very beautiful, positive variety of strengths of wisdom and feelings. Manaskaram Namaskrutam. To whom? The ones who are doing Namaskar to him. That Lord Ganapati, Bhaswaram, full of brightness and blazing and brilliance, Namaha Karomi, I am saluting. Simple shloka. I can take more time to explain, but it's enough. Listen 2-3 times, you'll know it. Chant it 6 times. Om Sri Mahaganadipati Anugrahena Upanishadukta Brahmatmaikya Bodha Purana Ityasukta Bhagavad Bhagavan Darshana Sanatanam Se Vishwayapti Tasmin Karmishtanam Digvijaya Samas Jivanam Sankita Satsangamasu Satkarmasu Vijayaha Tesham Hridaye देश धर्म सनातन धर्म माता पितृ भक्ति द्वारा जीवन सफलता प्राप्त तीर्थम श्री आदि शंकराचार्य विरचिता गणेश पंचरत्न स्तोत्र अंतर्गत तृतीय स्तोत्र से पारायणम जपम वयम सर्वे करिष्यामहे. Only 6 times. Samastaloka Shankaram Nirastadaitya Kunjaram Daretarodaram Varam Vare Bhavaktram Kurupakaram Shamakaram Mudakaram Yashaskaram Manaskaram Namaskrutam Namaskaromi Bhaswaram. Again. Samastaloka Shankaram Nirastadaitya Kunjaram Daretarodaram Varam Vare Bhavaktram Krupakaram Shamakaram Mudakaram Yashaskaram Manaskaram Namaskrutam Namaskaromi Bhaswaram. Nirastadaitya Kunja Samastaloka Shankaram Nirastadaitya Kunjaram Daretarodaram Varam Vare Bhavaktram Krupakaram Shamakaram Mudakaram Yashaskaram Manaskaram Namaskrutam Namaskaromi Vaswaram. Samastaloka Shankaram Nirastadaitya Kunjaram Daretarodaram Varam Vare Bhavaktram Krupakaram Shamakaram Mudakaram Yashaskaram Manaskaram Namaskrutam Namaskaromi Vaswaram. Samastaloka Shankaram Nirastadaitya Kunjaram Daretarodaram Varam Vare Bhavaktram Krupakaram Shamakaram Mudakaram Yashaskaram Manaskaram Namaskrutam Namaskaromi Bhaswaram. Samastaloka Shankaram Nirastadaitya Kunjaram Daretarodaram Varam Vare Bhavaktram Krupakaram Shamakaram Mudakaram Yashaskaram Manaskaram Namaskrutam Namaskaromi Bhaswaram. Manaskaram Namaskrutam Namaskaromi Bhaskaram. Om Srim Hrim Klim Glom Ganganapate Varavarada Sarvajaname Vashamanaya Swaha. Beautiful mantra. This is from Ganapati Ganesha Pancharatna Stotram we have done. Common sense thought is keep future in mind and do the best in the present. So, to in our Geetha, we have seen how Example of a Nadi entering to ocean, Nadi waters, so to the moth entering to the fire. All the Rajas, all those coming to the war, and even others, everyone, they are entering to the mouth of the Lord, such a ferocious speedway, only for their own death. So before that happens, let us make use of the life's opportunity for the best of the performance and achievements. That's the lesson we are learning. Thank you. Sarvam Krishna Arpanamastvam. Durjana Sajjano Bhuyat, Sajjana Shantimapneyat, Shanto Mucheta Vandebhya, Muktashanyanvimochet, Asatoma Satgave, Tamasoma Jyotirgamurtyorma, Amrutangamayam, Purnamada Purnamada Purnat Purnamudachade, Purnasya Purnamada, Purnameva Vishade, Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Sri Guru Bhyo Manusibhyo Brahmane Shutimatram Tatsat Brahmarpanamastu. Om Sri Krishna Chandra Bhagwan ki jai, Geeta Mata ki jai, Vedvyas Bhagwan ki jai, अस्मद गुरु परंपरा की जय, आज के आनंद की जय, समस्त युवा मंडली की जय. Thank you. Yeah, see you tomorrow.